Hasbro brought the heat at MCM London Comic Con. We'll talk about all of the reveals from the UK show and more tonight on this Halloweenified Geek Dad Live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Geek Dad Live. My name is Jay, or should I say, Alan. And with me tonight are two good friends. We've got Quip, or did I do that, Quip? And Gary Garyfield.
Garyfield, nice.
Gary. How's it going? How's it going, friends?
Good. It's not
going
Monday.
well.
We took last week off.
We did.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
it's good to take time off every now and then. But you know, there's too much to talk about. Like Hasbro actually brought some good stuff to London Comic Con, MCM, and we got a bunch of other stuff to dig into today. So we got to catch up. And if you notice, we're all dressed up because this is our live stream before Halloween, even though we got like at least another
Yeah.
It's Friday? Yeah. 5 days.
Friday.
So yeah, so we're dressed up today. Stephen Q, Yurko. Matt Hatter, why didn't Quip?
I knew it was coming. I just never expected it would be Hatter.
I did switch around my desk. I've been moving stuff around. I'm moving and shaking things. So I've actually kind of moved my desk kind of catty corner over here. And then more stuff to come. I got a lot of big plans for my office. Yeah, different view tonight. But yeah, excited to be here talking toys with two of my favorite boys. Gentlemen, I mean, how was the past couple weeks? You guys doing good? It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been
Doing
a
great,
while.
Gary. Well, Gary, you go ahead. Regale us. Share with us how you've been doing, Gary.
Yeah, you were like on a cruise or something.
Yeah. I was on a cruise. That was great. We went to the Bahamas and got to go to Disney, one of Disney's private islands, one we'd never been to before, which was fun.
Why did
And
that sound like creepy to me when you said that?
I was going to say, don't do it, Jay. Like, I thought you were going to reference.
Okay, Disney's private islands. No, I wasn't going to do an Epstein Island joke, but I feel like all private islands are ruined. It's just like,
yeah. Well, hey, your Grant, right? Private Island, Jurassic Park.
oh, that's true. Yeah.
yeah. Private islands were ruined in 93, Jay.
You know what's so funny is I feel like I have so many quotes in my head from like Ellie Statler or Ian Malcolm. I don't really have any Sam Neill ones that I'm like thinking of. The only thing
I can't.
right?
Mhm.
It's like, wait.
He was more the straight man. Like, he didn't have the one-liners, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all coming. That's I got that, and then he's got the sunglasses off, like
Right.
Or I guess it's like, you got raptors in this park. You know, I don't know. Just they're not as good.
What a great quote. Hey, you got raptors in this park? Outside of the cruise, just been getting back to life stuff, which has been, relentless ever since we got back. But so is the nature of things when you take a week off. I've just been, eating lasagna, hating Mondays, and kicking dogs off desks.
Oh, goodness.
Solid.
Well, anyway, Stephen Q. Yurko, how are you? Anything?
I am well, just hanging out with the family a lot more, enjoying spending a lot of time. We have begun the adventure. Yes, we are on a cruise watching One Piece, like the animated One Piece.
Oh,
so we're really enjoying watching that.
Wrong.
It's a daddy-daughter show. Every
Right.
once in a while, my daughter and I will pick a show that we can watch and without getting in trouble with my wife and her mom, because my wife reads a lot of books. We like to, my daughter is a good mix of both of us. I like to watch a lot of retro
But is
TV.
your wife one of those like, the book was better?
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah, so daughter and I started One Piece, and we're like 25 episodes in, not even halfway
1,000
through the
more
first
to go.
season.
Wait, are you talking about the Netflix live action or the anime?
We're doing both. So
Oh,
what we started to do, we started watching the animated one, but my wife was interested in the live action one. So we
okay.
binge a bunch of the animated episodes, and then we watch the live action episodes when my wife is ready to. 'Cause she,
Okay.
likes to slowly digest shows, which is good. It's healthy. My wife has a healthy relationship with TV. So, but
Good.
doing that, hanging out with my daughter. We trampoline park, arcade today. Just lots of fun times. So
nice.
absolutely, just
Good.
in these dark and dismal times,
Yeah.
just finding the light and
I don't know what you're
enjoying
talking about. I
time
think
with
everything's
family.
fine, Quip. It's not,
Everything's great.
no notes. I'm just gonna go to this private island that this rich guy set up. There's supposed to be some cool stuff there.
Sounded kind of Epsteinish again.
Yeah.
Nothing good comes. So the rule of thumb is if some rich guy invites you to his private island, just say no.
Say no.
Just
The new dare, guys.
all right, let's say hello to the chat. It's hopping as always. We got Adam here, Z-Man at the party, James Venable, Dave is here, Detroit Dave, Fakewood, Tabby Table, Joey Carell, Dora Laxian, Angry Elf, Toy Manoids, Detroit Dave, Stanley's Toy Channel, Adam, Doomed Steven, Shelf Presence, Riley Bob is in the house, Mint with card. Ohio Gamers, Sergeant Cosgrove, Rock Nerd Radio, Luis Baristos is here, Andy, Mr. Ryan Clark. Did I do Stanley's Twitch channel? I'll do him again. Good to see Stanley. Make My Marvel Legends Take Two is here. Mad Hatter, of course. Good to see you, my friend. King Panther. My Rio Blast? Sure, I could be that too.
Yeah. That works.
With the so this costume has like a little Jurassic Park visitor badge. Because I think they realized that Alan Grant is kind of a, it's a generic
cowboy
white dude in a cowboy hat. Like there's not that much to him. So they gave me this little Jurassic Park thing. But Colleen is being dressed as Ellie Sattler. So I feel like as a couple costume, it should ring a few more bells. I don't know.
Are you dressing the boys as raptors? Or
no,
tell me one is dressed like a poo emoji. Because that would be hilarious.
we try, like they're getting older now. They want to do their own thing. So now it's just Colleen and I doing costumes together. But there was a time they would have been dinosaurs. I'll shave the beard real tight for Halloween, but I'm not ready for that yet. Not ready to see my jowls.
Whiskey for my man, beer for my Raptors.
I don't remember any Toby Keith songs. Anyway, not really.
I did the one I know.
All right. Let's jump into it, folks, because I gotta take these sunglasses off because it's really dark and it's starting to. Should I leave them on? Should I try to do the whole show with the sunglasses?
Your call, man. I don't want you to mess with your eyesight.
I look better with them, though. I got to admit.
It does. It completes the look. Without it, you do kind of look like a cowboy. So.
All right. But Dad, actually, Zach, my oldest, loves Jurassic Park. It's always his favorite franchise. So he's dressing up as a Jurassic Park employee.
Oh, that's fun.
Like the one who got eaten by the raptor in the beginning of the movie or whatever. Shoot! See, there's so many better lines that everybody else has. Anyway, you're right. Dan Larson would commit to the bit. Anyway, so it's just Alex. Alex wants to be a Game Boy, so Colleen is making him a Game Boy,
like kind of like a cardboard.
Yeah, and I think his face will be in the screen.
That's awesome.
And we're trying to convince him to like dress up as Mario within the Game Boy. That'd be kind of
that would be cool. I was gonna say, is he gonna be like a character from a game?
He wants to have pieces of Tetris that he's just gonna like.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun too. That's a great idea.
I thought it was really clever. It's more work, but Anyway, all right. So MCM happened in London, and Hasbro kind of been like bringing a few things just to tease while they're there, But this time, with them kind of dropping PulseCon, I feel like they had more reveals in the tank for this show and New York Comic Con. And so, all of Hasbro's big lines, they had new reveals to show off. So let's kick off with everybody's favorite franchise, always kicks butt at the box office. And that is the reveal of Korra from Hasbro's Tron Legacy 6-inch figures. And because I believe we didn't have Cora, right? We had everybody else but Cora.
Correct.
At New
Yes,
York
Cora
Comic Con.
was the big reveal for MCM.
Olivia, played by Olivia Wilde, for those that don't know. And Olivia Wilde has a pretty distinctive face.
Yep.
I don't see
that ain't it.
Olivia Wilde. Yeah, this ain't her.
Do you guys remember the clown puppet from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Doesn't this kind of resemble just a little? Just I think it's like a smidge between. It's like halfway between Olivia Wilde and that clown, Lady Dane or
Lady Elaine.
Lady Elaine. Yeah.
Lady Elaine. So yeah, it's not great. Like,
No.
so. And then poor Jeff Bridges looks like he just showed up to the latest Tron movie to just collect his paycheck. He looks miserable in this portrait.
It's like the dude sobered up.
I love this from Take Two. Do they light up? No glow, no cash flow.
Oh,
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, they look fine. I agree with Riley Bob here. It's a bummer 375 is going to miss out on all the Tron fun, including Legacy, arguably the sexier Tron. Yeah, it's like
arguably, yeah.
And I wouldn't argue too much against it, but yeah, to me, it's weird. This whole thing is weird. We've kind of talked about it a few times now. We'll check in Brian Brink's charts, which he has changed the charts in a way that I think really makes them a ton of fun.
Thanks to Abby from Yes Have Some.
Yes. And so we'll check into there, but it's probably not going to happen. But the it's just kind of weird that these are 6-inch figures. The HasLab is 3 3/4 inch figures, and they're from 2 different properties and whatever. I love Tron Legacy. Actually, I love all the Trons. I've even seen new Tron Ares. I thought it did exactly what I want any Tron movie to do, which is just vibe out to a good soundtrack and cool visuals and the story. As long as it's somewhat serviceable, I'm good to go. Because, like, let's be honest here, all of the Tron movies don't necessarily have the most amazing plots ever. It's just like it's like music vibes and like cool visuals, and I think the newest one had that for me. But anyway, did you either of you see the new Tron movie, Tron Ares?
No.
Not yet.
No.
I think it's worth going to. It's like a good hang. The Leto of it all is definitely a thing, but I really dug it. It was really good. I thought it was really good.
I will say from this angle, this photo, it looks a little more like Olivia Wilde than the other one.
It does, right? But like straight on.
That's a good point. Yeah, this is a better picture of her. So just adjust the tilt of the when you're displaying it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As some people are already calling out, or you mentioned, I think Riley Bob. It's still a little disappointed that they didn't do the whole thing, the whole party in 3 3/4 inches. Think that would have been great, but there's a light cycle behind them. I know some people were saying, "Hey, can we see them on the light cycle?" I don't know if there's pictures in this, if they had it in the display or MCM, but I know there are pictures online. Light cycle looks good, and the good thing about them being this 6-inch scale is. For people who do stick with the 6-inch scale, right? If you have your Marvel Legends, your Classified, I was really thinking of these Tron figures almost like a, you know how there's Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions, where there's kind of like the space line. And I get it, we have Black Series, but these can kind of fit in with your Star Wars, Classified, Marvel Legends scale. And it's just another IP in a scale that can go with the rest of your collection. Sure, 375 might have been the cooler choice, but I'm not hating on these. Let's be thankful for what we are getting. So
cool.
Yeah,
it's just weird. It
doesn't
matter because the 3 3/4 inches figures aren't happening anyway. So whatever.
Yeah.
James Vanderpool is right. In 20 years, that's when we'll get the Tron Ares. But there's like, go ahead, Gary, please.
I was just gonna say there's probably some sad truth in that. And by then maybe they'll have figured out how to do the head sculpts right. Because like the thing that gets me is how far we've come with Black Series and with Classified, and how bad every single one of these looks to me. I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum because I'm excited for people who
go off, Gary. Fell.
No, I'm not going to quip this, but no, I I feel like it could be so much better. I could, if I didn't know who was who, I would not have guessed it from these head sculpts. Like Jeff Bridges looks like Jim Caviezel. The one guy looks like Miles Teller. Like, I don't even know what's happening. But whatever. It's all just a bunch of biodigital jazz, man.
I think probably the worst one is, especially from this angle, you know, I made the crack about the Olivia Wilde likeness, but you're right, Gary. Olivia Wilde's likeness looks way better at this angle. I don't know the lead actor's name, who is the main protagonist, but he doesn't look half bad either. I think the worst one here is the Jeff Bridges, and it's just that weird eye roll. Like, if they move the eyes down a little more, I think the face is there. It's kind of like his eyes are rolled up. I don't know. It's
true.
But so the sculpts aren't bad. I think if they tweak those eyes, it's not that bad.
Well, you know, whatever. They're there. If you want them, you can get them. And Tron fans, I'm happy for you. You don't have to wait for a HasLab for one of these. Speaking of the HasLab, let's check in on the old HasLab and the new Tronified Brian Brink's charts. And I'll put a link in the chat if you want to follow.
Do you also have the Daft Punk queued up for viewing?
I don't, because I don't want to be
copyright strike.
Copyright stricken. Strucken? Struct?
Struct.
Striked?
Stroken?
The grid. The Nine Inch Nails score is really good too, though. It's like a really good kind of follow-up to the Daft Punk soundtrack. Anyway. Okay. So as you can see, I need to take off my sunglasses. Okay. So let's try and get a little bit bigger here. So this, out of all these lines, let me just kind of give some context here with that. The Ghost is the violet, kind of hot pink. The white is Cantina. The neon green is Gunship. Yellow is Sail Barge. Orange, Rancor. And that powder blue, that light blue, is the Riva lightsaber, and red is the current Tron offering. And as you can see, it's sitting on that line. And it's at 1069. It needs to get to 10,000 to even have a chance. So you know, I think it's dead in the water. 1069. Nice.
I mean, we know there will be a big bump at the end, as there always is, but not that big. So I don't know.
It's hanging on to the Riva line, right? Riva didn't get past 1413.
That's true. Will this surpass that?
I just ain't gonna. As master of the charts himself, Brian says, not looking good.
And that's such a bummer for Tron fans, because they've waited so long to have nice things, and here we are.
There's a chance.
But who knows? Maybe. I mean, we never know. But maybe they'll McFarlane it and say, we're making it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't, or maybe we get just a different iteration, slightly tweaked down the line. But yeah, it is kind of a bummer for Tron fans. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
29 days left. 29 days, 2 hours. Cyber Rat. These poor Tron fans. All 1,069 of them. Chris says, what did Sail Barge do to drop a bid on day 28? I don't know. Maybe there's like refunds or something. Actually, that didn't. It was the Rancor. Rancor dropped. I think, if I remember correctly, and Brian Brink can correct me on this, but the when I take the sunglasses off, I look like I'm like a little cowboy or something. So
say, there's a snake in my boots.
Clip your Jurassic Park badge to the brim of your hat. So.
It's Woody. Come on, join the fun. There we go.
There we go.
Now people will know it's Jurassic Park. Anyway, I believe it was like when they announced like the bag of rocks or something. Not
the bag of bones. And the paper backdrop.
Yeah.
Torlaxia. Not quite Marlboro Man. Maybe the Virginia Slim Man. Oh man. Anyway, all right. Let's keep moving on here. Let's check out some figures that we know are going to happen and look pretty darn cool.
Absolutely.
And that is the G.I. Joe reveals from MCM. Let's click into those real quick. So we had these, I believe, as renders, or were they just the name reveals?
I think we had the renders before. I think we did have the renders.
Well, now we've got full figure pictures. So let's take a look at those. So we've got the female Crimson Guard. She's looking really good. And then we got Crazy Legs looking good as well. We got some figure pictures. Crimson Guard looking real nice. Vintage card style, Crazy Legs as well. Looks great. He has that classic Crazy Leg open.
For anyone planning to buy this Crazy Legs, you're supposed to save the cardboard backer for him to breakdance on.
Good to know. He is wearing a Dash Rendar suit.
Yeah.
So we got him, and then we've got, this is Grunt, right? Is this Grunt?
Is that Grunt? No, that's a
The new guy?
because we already had
Zap,
Grunt.
Sorry.
Zap, yeah.
Zap.
I was like, what is it?
No. Sorry, Zap. It's one of the original Green Army Men 1982 guys, but Zap, looking good.
I've lost count, but we're very close to having all the original green.
Yeah,
shirts, I think.
Cool.
But yeah, love the retro card art. Yeah, all three of them look mighty good. Gare Bears, you're a Joe fan. You dabble. You kind of said you quit the game. But do these spark any interest in you?
For me personally, no, but I'm really excited for anyone who is still in on the game. But it is interesting to me that they're giving us Crazy Legs on the retro card backing first, as opposed to in the
That's
classic
good
card
point.
line.
Yeah.
And I think it's great to have representation. So having the female Crimson Guard is a nice touch too. That
Exactly.
yeah, I'm happy to see it. And then Zap's a great core character, so it'll be really nice to add him to the collection for someone, not me, to clarify.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like the first, there's just a few of the first run of GI Joes that are like compelling. And most of the kind of generic Green Army Men aren't that compelling. I like kind of the more crazy designs, but for those that are looking for them, I'm happy for those to get them. Stephen Q. Yerkel, what's your thoughts?
I dig Zap. I like the what was the name of the Viper, or not the Viper, was the female figure that the Red Crimson Guard. Red Crimson Guard. Yes, that's a cool figure. That really just stands out as just a cool figure that'll catch your eye on the shelves. As Gary mentioned, it's kind of cool that Cobra understands that diversity, equity, and inclusion is a strength. And they are equal opportunists organization, hiring all kinds of folks.
It's one of the things they did right. One of the few. But
I don't agree with all of Cobra's positions, but
exactly. I'm not. Yeah. But no, it's a cool figure. It matches. Somebody did in the Discord did a comparison with the male Red Crimson Guard, and like
we're saying red. I said the red. It's just
Crimson
just
Crimson Guard. Just
red.
Yeah, what
Crimson Guard? I don't know.
Sorry, the red. Sorry, the Crimson Guard, the other one.
My fault.
But it's cool. It's a cool figure. Crazy Legs. It's fun, dude. Especially so Crazy Legs comes with the parachute.
Yes.
And we knew he was coming. Did we get a previous iteration of Crazy Legs?
I think that's what Gary Feld was talking.
I don't think we did.
Garfield. Gary Field. Sorry, I keep saying Feld like you're Seinfeld. Gary Field. Sorry.
I'm checking to see because there's a chance that I missed it, but I know he didn't come out in the time that I was collecting.
Okay.
People in the chat, tell us.
Oh,
there was a Night Force Crazy Legs.
Okay.
He was in the HasLab. I thought there was a Crazy Legs with the HasLab because I was like parachute. Like he's a great character to pair with the Dragonfly. So it was understandable. You're gonna put it on your face. Now you kind of look like a gang member. Like what do you?
I was going for like a Rosie the Riveter kind of thing.
Give the muscle.
We can do
yes, we can do it. But Crazy Legs is fun. It's little jumpsuit.
Mhm.
And then you can kind of even do like an X Games, like if you give them. Wait, ooh, does Snow Job have a snowboard?
Skis.
Yes, I think so.
Skis.
Well, he's got skis. Okay. Oh, that's right. The bad guys had the snowboard, right? Were there snow? Was there a snow villain yet for a Snow Job? Anyways, give him a snowboard, and he's like the X Games where they jump out of the plane and they do little
Oh,
sky
dude.
surfing and everything. Whew, very 90s. And then yeah, no notes on Zap. I mean, he's cool.
Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a fine, catch me a catch. Anyway. I can't be in a costume so long. I hate costumes, for the record. That's why I've never dressed up as at anything at Comic-Con. Anyway, the Joes look cool. We want to move in? Anything else you want to say?
Nope. Zap's got a really cool armament, his accessories. Like I like the bazooka and everything.
Mhm.
It's just he's a cool figure.
Classic.
Like you said, classic Green Army man.
Bazooka always works. No notes. All right, let's move on to the Star Wars reveals. We had some Black Series, we had some TVC, and while I have left the shores of the Black Series beach, I will admit that sometimes they tempt me, and this is one of those times. I love Tales. Was it Tales of the Jedi or Tales of the Sith or one of those kind of little one-off series on Disney Plus, animated series, and by Dave Filoni, like in that style of Clone Wars and stuff. Anyway, they kind of showed the backstory of Count Dooku and his kind of turn to the dark side, and really cool look to see Count Dooku still as a Jedi, and love getting a figure of the Count. It is Tales of the Sith. Okay, cool. And it does kind of look like Jedi Nicolas Cage, which is still good. I don't think that's a bad thing.
No.
But so it is Tales of the Jedi. Okay. But anyway, really dig this look. I feel like Yaddle should have been a pack-in for those who remember the Tales of the Jedi episodes, but still, I think it looks really sharp. Quip, what's your thoughts on?
Is this cape wired?
I think they may just be using a fan. It doesn't look
okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say that's impressive. If they're including a wired cape with the Jedi figure, that's really cool. But all in all, it's a fun figure. What I really like most about these figure reveals in this particular line is that lightsaber effect.
I know it's so cool.
For figure photography, it creates the motion, and then even with the fan, the fact that they were able to get this shot, is just impressive. These are fun figures. Yes, there's a little bit of resemblance to Nicolas Cage. I will not doubt that for a moment. But
steal the Jedi Declaration of Independence.
But all in all, it's a cool figure. These are fun. I'm surprised this is from an area of the Star Wars universe that I am unfamiliar with. So again, just going off of Toy Aisle vibes, are these cool? Would I want to pick them up? Like, would I stop, pick up the package, check it out a bit? Yeah, they'd catch my eye. So
it's a deep cut, okay. Right? It's not a big commitment, Tales of the Jedi. And people are like, there's no Tales of the Sith, idiot. And I don't remember all the names. I've watched it, but it's on Disney Plus. And it's definitely a good watch. Actually, all of them are pretty good. I think I've watched all of them. Okay. But agreed. I feel like we need to get a Yaddle if it's going to happen. But like it's a very casual Star Wars fan. Like there's so much just random Star Wars content. Like I have diehard people that I know that love Star Wars that have not watched Andor. Like it's the thing with the whole. Yeah, Quip. You're not seeing Andor?
Still haven't watched Andor. I need to. I know I do.
See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's the problem with Marvel too, where it's like
there's so many things happening all at once, especially with the shows running concurrently, and then which movie is canon, which one isn't. Yeah,
and it's like just hard to keep up with everything. So like even if you're a fan, you may not know. So that's I think maybe it's not niche, but I don't think it's as well known as C3PO or R2D2 or something. Anywho, but Jedi Master Dooku looks pretty damn good. And then next up, we got another fan favorite Jedi, Quinlan, or Quinlan Voss, who see, this is where it's like there's so many things. I believe he was hinted in the Obi-Wan series, but I don't think we've seen him in live action yet. Have we not seen him in live action? He's in Clone Wars and anywho. Quinlan, though, cool as hell. Really cool character. Have we not gotten him in live action? Shit, this is the problem. There's all these damn series. I'm trying to remember if we've actually seen him. But anywho, another really cool one. Gary Field. What's your thoughts?
I have no idea who this character is.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Cool Jedi.
I'll just say from a looks perspective, I think he looks really cool. The figure would definitely pop on a shelf as someone who doesn't know. Same with the Dooku figure previously, Baby Dooku, I'll call him. And this guy, I love the green lightsaber effect. I just think that looks so cool.
Very cool.
Even better than the blue in some regard. But yeah, I mean, if I were in on the Black Series, I'd probably pick it up.
He's neat. People are saying he did have a little appearance, a cameo in Phantom Menace. So there's his live action.
Oh wow, really?
Appearance. But
wow,
like in terms of seeing him in action, it's in Clone Wars, and then I believe at least in canon from the Obi-Wan series, he is one of the Jedis that's helping kind of keep the Jedis, surviving through the Empire years or whatever. But he's a cool dude, really cool guy. And then we've got one of the Inquisitors. Which one is she? Seventh Sister, who probably has the most. I think the only time we see her is in Rebels, I believe. Really cool baddie in Rebels, and awesome that we're getting a Black Series version of her. Quip, have you partooketh in the Rebels show?
I have not. I have not. I need to. I've dipped and dabbled here and there a little bit. Way back when it was still on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was in my 20s. The days are long, but the years are short.
It's true.
But so I've seen a little bit of it, but I don't know enough about this particular character.
She's cool. I mean, she's like the big bad until the season 2 finale. I haven't watched it in a minute, but I think that was about to where she
I kind of understand the concept of the Inquisitors. We got a little bit of that in Star Wars, the Obi-Wan series as well, and there's a little bit of it in the games, which I've played. I haven't finished the games too, or yet, but it's there as well. So I'm familiar enough to understand. Even seeing the little round lightsaber, and it's kind
of this. Hold on, Garage Gamer. Hey, Quip, have you watched Show X? Answer is always no.
Not always no. I know things. I watch things. Just not all the things, right? And that's why
it's quite okay. You don't have to watch every damn show.
3 of us. I still need to watch Transformers the movies, but that's a whole other thing. Yeah. No, it's cool. It's a fun figure. Always interested in seeing the different helmet designs, right?
No, she's great. She's great. Gary Field, have you partooketh in Rebels?
No. No, I have not.
We need to up y'all's nerd watching. Okay, we gotta get those. These are rookie numbers we got here. We gotta pump those numbers.
I am personally curious about the different helmet designs. Like, at what point in your training, whether it's Empire boot camp, do you submit drawings?
Probably.
Here's what I want mine to look like.
But they kind of work for Darth Vader. I mean, some like they don't really work for Darth Vader. They work for the Grand Inquisitor. Blah blah blah. But there is kind
who makes the helmets? Like, I like to think Darth Vader makes the helmets for them.
He doesn't care about it.
He doesn't. Like, who is the Imperial helmet maker? I'm just curious. Anyways,
I don't know. It's probably
sorry. Side note.
This feels like a conversation from Clerks.
This is a gaming guy because Kyle Kitarin, I have no idea who he is, but he looks like a Jedi Han Solo type. So, and there's people that are excited for him. Larry's Geeky World. So
congrats, Larry. You got a Kyle.
I'm buying Kyle. So there you go.
And
People
I'm
love
sorry, I
Kyle.
think I interrupted you, Gary, as you were sharing your thoughts on the previous figure too. So I don't know if you want to kind of dip and
So he
dabble,
didn't
talk
watch
about
the
both.
show. He's got nothing.
I got
Okay,
nothing.
fair enough.
Look, if people want to go after you for not watching anything, I'm even worse. So
It's okay. We didn't know all the things when we were kids checking out toys either. So this is just more of that, like I said, does it have the toy aisle appeal? If you saw this guy, I'd honestly say not so much. And I think it's part of it is because the insert is blue. You don't even get to see like the cool effect of the lightsaber. Like the lightsaber doesn't even catch your eye. So just if I'm walking in a toy aisle and I just go, okay, to borrow from Jacob, okay, it's a dude in a tan shirt. It's beige. This is beige and brown. Not very toyetic. I'm excited for people to get this character who know more about the lore, know more about his background. This is not a dig at the character or the person. It's just
EU book characters. People that like the EU books. So there you go.
Okay, cool.
I haven't
Extended
read
universe.
Them. So there you go.
There you go.
For people that are excited, Kyle is the main character of the best games from LucasArts. So there you go. So
wait, which okay? Dark Forces.
So
okay,
Kyle stole the Death Star plans first. So I guess they retconned.
So Kyle is like the soldier boy of the Star Wars universe. He's done everything first.
Yeah. Anywho, all right. Let's move on to the TVC figs. Well, if you haven't watched the Acolyte, you don't know the last guy, but we've got ourselves a Darth Maul from his Clone Wars appearances. I think it's pretty much Clone Wars, not well, maybe a bit of Rebels.
This says Maul Shadow Lord. So is he getting his own little vehicle? Like, are they doing just a Maul show to give more background?
Is this the next kind of mini series?
I don't know. I'm just asking because I know. So clearly this is after Phantom Menace because he's got the magnets holding his body together or whatever the belt is. Like, yeah.
I mean, you have to watch Rebels, but basically the witches like use black magic to make him mechanical legs.
Okay.
So
I remember seeing like Spider Maul. For
so that was like that. Yeah, that was earlier on, and then they give him more, humanoid robot legs.
Okay, with Card said yes, he's getting his own series,
which is awesome.
Okay,
his run on Clone Wars and into Rebels is incredible, absolutely incredible. Adds so much, so many layers to the character. The introduction of his, his brother. And the night system, like just the whole thing, it just it makes the character so much cooler. So excited that he's getting his own.
Cool that it's going to be a cartoon as well.
I think it'll be the same animation style and everything, or at least carrying over a lot of Clone Wars and Rebels. Again, if you're a Star Wars fan, both series I think are phenomenal and worth diving into if you are in a Star Wars mood. But I will say, in both cases, season 1 of both shows, like actually Clone Wars takes a couple seasons, I think, to get good. And then Rebels, I think, is like 1 season to get good.
I, for one, am excited that Darth Maul is back and that he's getting a little more respect just because of, I'm sure you both remember all the hype behind the Phantom Menace figures and how prominently he was featured in all the advertisement and the packaging.
What did I say? Did I say Clone Wars?
You said, did you say Clone Wars or did you say Rebel? Well, I know he showed up in like Clone Wars Rebels, or
he's in both.
Show, right?
He's in both.
Yeah, but I'm just talking Phantom Menace from a.
No, I understand. But I think the thing for you, Quip, is like Clone Wars has been, I don't know, a decade old, more than a decade old. Like Maul has had his return and like and just being given
been back for a while.
And has had kind of like his story justice, because you're right, like he was so cool, we were all so excited for him, and he's like cut in half at the end of Phantom Menace. Sorry, spoiler alert. But what the Clone Wars did, as well as a lot of other things for the prequel series, like Clone Wars, and then somewhat to a certain extent Rebels, like it really it gave so much more life and room to breathe for the prequels, and it added, I think, so much value to almost every character from the prequel series.
Yeah, I didn't watch. I tried to watch Clone Wars. I haven't made it through the bad seasons to get to the good ones yet. And I didn't watch Rebels. So whenever I was watching Solo, and he pops up in the post credits of that,
you were like,
"What the hell is happening? What's going on here?"
Yeah, they still aren't putting some respect on my boy, like in the live action. Because you're right. I was, ooh, what are they gonna do now? How's he gonna work his way in? Maybe he would have showed up in the. I'm still waiting for it. Oh my goodness, why is his name escaping me? Lando.
Oh.
The Lando series that I don't think we're ever really get, but
No.
yeah. But Lando and Darth Maul, those are two.
This figure, yeah, I'm sorry, but I just want to say this figure looks great. I love the black shirt element, and then the belt, and then the brown pants add a nice flair to the character. And I don't know what that comes from necessarily, but I just love the design.
I love that. I love
And
that.
I like that the lightsaber also breaks in half.
It's important. It's important. And we've got Darth Vader with the Emperor's Wrath.
Okay.
I know this isn't the same, but it is similar. It's not the same, but it's similar to that.
Oh, please tell me it lights up.
It should.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Just the picture, the still picture, where you can kind of see. I don't know if I imagine that's part of his skeleton, like through it, through the
Because they've done a Black Series version of this, and it had a similar effect, so I assume it's going to have that.
Okay. It's so absurd, but it's cool. I mean, so I know there's someone out there who gets every single Darth Vader.
And that's why they
comes
need to
out,
sell another
right?
Darth Vader. You know?
And so, Darth Vader is the guy. I mean, if you're not just collecting the different types of stormtroopers, if you are a Darth Vader collector, this is fantastic. This is a fun variant.
Quick question, Quip. Is that Dark Vader?
Yeah, but this is Light Vader because oh my goodness, this is
lightning.
It's a great concept. It's a repack. Okay.
There's a 3-pack with him in it, so now you got a single pack.
So is the 3-pack like Vader, the Emperor, and Luke from the End of Jedi?
No.
Okay.
Like this. No. Like there's a 3-pack with him, being electrified by the Emperor.
Well, who else is in the 3-pack?
Lightning bolts.
Okay.
I remember. People in the chat let us know. But anyways, he's looking good. And then we've got the Stranger from Star Wars: The Acolyte, which again, much maligned series on Disney Plus, but I think there's a lot of really cool stuff in it. And this character is one of those cool things, like a really kind of badass dark dark side force wielder. And again, some of the coolest lightsaber battles filmed live action from that show. I'm not saying there's not a lot of problems with it, but like his character wasn't one of them. Really cool character. Kind of a bummer that the show got canceled because this character was pretty damn cool. So really nice that we're getting a TVC scaled version of him. I'm guessing neither of you guys watched The Acolyte?
I have seen The Acolyte, and I am a fan of The Acolyte. Okay. And I was bummed to hear that it's not going to get a season 2. I feel like it's an example of Star Wars fans not letting Star Wars cook, kind of like, the whole Darth Jar Jar background, where there was like little cameos or hints at Darth Plagueis, and like really where they were going to go. Love the idea.
It's pronounced Plagueis. I don't want any of the Star Wars nerds.
Okay, all right. So Darth Plagueis, but curious as far as the different force sensitive users, and about how the Jedi kind of were narcs a lot of the time too, but then they always didn't do the right thing. The story was so compelling, and there was really where they were headed. I was excited for season 2. I feel like a couple of the scenes, like I feel like they dealt with the Coven a little too easily. Like that kind of bothered me. Not to go into details about how it was handled, but there
was neat ideas. I think there were neat ideas, and then there was nice set pieces, and it was cool to kind of see that era of Star Wars. I just think there was just some things that just didn't really work. And I could say that about a lot of the Disney Plus era stuff, The only thing that's like 10 out of 10 perfect for me is the entire Andor series and the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian. Outside of that, I could say I could nitpick to high heaven on all the other series. But for me, like, I'm not going to sit there and just whine and complain and say something's crap. I'm gonna find what I like in it, and there's really cool stuff in the Acolyte. And this guy to me is one of them. But anyway,
Does he have a mini lightsaber?
oh, it's so cool because it's like inside his lightsaber. So like when he's fighting, you don't even know it's there, and he like just pulls it out.
Oh,
it's so
That's a cool concept.
That's
This
cool.
Darth Bortles, I mean, I was excited to see this actor in the role too. It's such a departure from what I'm used to seeing him
He's so good
as in The Good Place.
Yes.
So no, it was great. And I was surprised. So, oh, he's the straight. Okay. All right. It caught me off guard. So yeah.
It was neat. But anyway, so there you go. There's your Star Wars reveals, and let's close out on Marvel Legends because they brought the heat or the frosty cold.
Oh, see what you did there.
You're as cold as ice.
In the paradise I know. Luckily, they've really mastered the crystalline technology with the Crystar figures, and now
Good call.
or Crystar. Damn it, see.
Crystal Crystar.
Crystar. Yeah. Crystar. The thing is, like, Dan Larson texted me like the next day because he was watching it on replay, and he's like, "You got it, you did it." He said Crystar, and then I was like, "I know, did I screw it up again?" It's like, "No, you did it right." I was like, "Okay, good." No,
I think I screwed it up.
Yeah, I think you messed it up that time. Better you than me, Quip. So this Emma Frost has the translucent plastic and this little smirky face. I love it. I love this figure.
Yes, I completely agree. This is perfection.
Did you just Did you drop a cat pun, my friend? Gary Field?
Did I? Not intentionally. I just forgot what I was saying mid word. Yeah, no, like she looks incredible. I love that they figured out how to like differentiate between her skin tone and her hair while still using clear plastic. Like this is such a nice looking figure. She'd go very well next to Bobby Drake.
Ooh, yeah.
I didn't even think about how clear that hair is. And so forgive me if you will. But I actually great use for this figure. Because I was gonna say, so even all of these effects, just the perfecting the hair and everything, could have been great for the Invisible Woman for the Fantastic Four. Right.
Or that one leg.
And that face, yeah. And the head might even it's a little Vanessa Kirby. Maybe you could swap the head because there are two heads that come with the figure. True. Maybe you could use one of those on your Invisible Woman if you're Marvel Legends and you picked up the Fantastic Four. So this is just cool.
I think that is very cool. But one bit of bummery news: this is a Target exclusive.
Oh.
So that is a bit of a bummer. But again, just don't do the pre-orders. If you just wait till it shows up in the store, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, these rarely are hard to find. I should knock on wood because that will probably mean this one will be.
Just start coming in the comments like, "I don't have any targets around me, you jerk. Not everybody has 75 targets like Raleigh does."
That is true. We are #blessed. But the this is one of those that I probably won't buy it in stores, but if I like see it loose at a toy shop somewhere, I will pick this up.
Loosey goosey, huh? You don't want it on the card?
No, I don't like cards that I can't like reseal. So
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving on then to a Spider-Man, the animated series of figures. And we've got ourselves quite a rocker in what's his name? I don't even remember his name. What's this guy's name?
The Hypno Hustler.
Hypno Hustler.
The Hypno Hustler.
Okay. I didn't watch the show. I have no idea who this guy is, but he looks really cool.
I have no idea who the guy is, but love that he's got the pick in the hand molded in so that it doesn't fall off or like go away.
From Spider-Punk? I think I have my Spider-Punk.
It might be. Well, that hand is too big though for Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk was pretty spindly.
Yeah.
I don't know if he stepped in poo. Like, I don't know what's coming out of his shoe right there.
Little
I don't know if
little
that's the
funky.
funk, if that's how he like attacks you. But overall, this character is just great. He reminds me of, if you're old enough to remember Schoolhouse Rock, and I know it's slightly different, but just it's the fro and the goggles, the verb, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
He just reminds me of Verb, the superhero. But it's a cool, again, knowing nothing about the character, but just appreciating the awesomeness that is a white character with or a black character with a fro, but wearing all white, but he's got the bright pink, like neon pink accents. It's just a cool character.
Yeah, it's fun. I think it's
Yeah.
just the same guitar from Spider-Man. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
It
Gabe.
might be the same guitar, just slightly different. Yeah.
I was just going to say, I did watch Spider-Man the Animated Series. I've seen every episode of it, and I do not recall this character. So
We just threw him in there.
I mean, he was probably like, I don't know. I watched them all within a month, so there's a chance that I just sort of
Okay, that's fun.
Obscure classic villain, think like Spider-Man's Music Meister.
Gotcha. This is a great looking toy. I wish I were this toy, aside from the green.
Well, the thing is, the problem, Gary, is that those shoes do represent you in real life.
That's true.
I shouldn't say
That
it
was mean, Jay. Apologize to Gary.
Now
Now say something nice to Gary.
You're really handsome in the Garfield costume.
Thanks.
There you go.
No, I wish I had that guitar. I wish I had that jumpsuit. I wish.
It's a cool character.
All right, let's keep going on here. And we got ourselves another phenomenal character that I know everything about.
Yeah, one of Marvel's iconic glass blowing.
We already went through this. We saw this one at New York Comic Con. What's his name again?
Glass blower. Gary just said it. So he like spins it around, makes a little, yeah.
Cardiac.
I
one thing that you guys didn't mention when you were talking about it is how the pattern on him is like a heart rate monitor.
Yeah,
if you look at it, and I think that's super fun.
An EKG.
EKG, that's the word.
But I love this. He's now Glass Blow.
Glass blow, Bobby.
I wasn't a Spider-Man
HasLab
kid. I did not give a crap about Spider-Man, I will fully admit, until the Sam Raimi movies. That's the only time beyond just like, hey, Spider-Man. He's like, I watch, the old cartoons, like pre-animated series, or like the old movie and the TV show. And I had the first Toy Biz Spider-Man. But other than that, did not care one iota about Spider-Man. I was a Batman kid all the way.
This is like Christopher Negri. I only knew him from the Spider-Man card series, deep in the recesses of my mind. So when they said Cardiac, I was like, oh yeah, I do remember that card. And the card art is pretty cool. But
yeah.
I didn't know a lot about the character.
Anywho, and then we got ourselves Owl Man. Owl, right?
I think it's just Owl. Marvel's Owl.
Marvel's Owl.
I thought that was the when you ask your mom for a Wolverine figure and she says we have Wolverine at home. I thought that's what this was.
It does look a lot like Wolverine, like a Victorian Wolverine.
Yeah,
but Mom, this Logan has an owl.
Owls are cool, honey. They're really neat.
Yeah,
I like his scarf.
Yeah, he's got good vibes. Daredevil Villain.
Words are hard.
We're doing great tonight.
Oh my god.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Anywho, he looks cool. That's pretty neat. And how about one of our favorite versions of Spider-Man? It's so did Nightcrawler become Spider-Man? Okay, I'm guessing.
Yeah, says Uncanny Spider-Man Nightcrawler. So I did not know this was a thing. I didn't see this in the reveals either. Like I saw some of the other ones. This one, maybe he like bamfed right before, like as I was scrolling, and I just didn't see him. But no, this is a cool concept.
And again, I love Nightcrawler. I had no idea. Yeah, he was Spider-Man for a while.
What's hilarious is he's wearing the mask. All right, he's got the tail. You can think that
who he is. It's Nightcrawler. He's got the
look at the boots. Look at
it's clearly Nightcrawler.
Oh, it's just funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I was nodding my head in excitement, not because I know who this character is, but because I did actually catch it in the preview before. And I think this figure just looks awesome. Nightcrawler is already a cool looking figure. He looks even better in red and black. So,
I mean, to me, I just want regular Nightcrawler. You know, call me old fashioned.
all right, old fashioned.
But you got Uncanny Spider-Man. I mean, it's kind of cool look and everything.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice with the half revealed face.
Yeah, I mean, it's neat. I'm sure it's a great comic book series.
That is fun.
I wonder if it's a symbiote since it like conforms to his skin. I wonder if it's a symbiote or if like he actually hand sewed a Spider-Man suit.
Ooh, it
read the
does look
comic
a little bit
series.
like a symbiote. Yeah.
You haven't read the comic book, Gary? Come on.
Nope.
You don't watch shows. You don't read comics. What are we even doing? Let's just. Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
And then we've got ourselves a black suit Spidey. Which version is this one though? This is Spider Venom. That's right, Spider Venom.
Okay. What's with the chain? It's clearly on the cover of the comic.
That's a special power.
You don't know all the things. Come on, guys. Know all the things.
So there's that one, and then we've got Spider-Man 2099. I think we already saw
this guy. I do know.
Yeah. That's such a cool pose too.
So there you go. There is the whole set of the next Marvel Legends Spider-Man animated series figures.
They look great.
Come on, guys. There's too many comic book characters. I'm sorry.
Read all the comics. Come on.
I'm just not a big Spider-Man guy. I'm just not.
Let's divide and conquer. Okay, so who's going to read comics?
Superman, Batman, like DC stuff, or even like X-Men. Like I like a lot of it, but I just don't have time to read all. I got kids, man. We got all of us except for Gary have kids, so Gary has no excuse. But Quip and I, we have excuses.
I'll watch and read everything and let you know.
Thank you, Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
We need somebody to do this for us, Gary, and you drew the short straw.
Lots of fun characters.
Yeah.
Always dig a good black and white Spider-Man or Spider-Venom or Agent Venom, whatever. It's a fun color scheme for Spider-Man. Yeah.
Transformers PTSD all over again.
It's not like these are mainline characters. Come on. Like these are.
I have to read real books with the kids. I can't. They already love all the not graphic novels. They love those already. Gotta do real. Gary got homework.
Is big in this house.
And then Gary is a kid.
I'm a grown kid.
But anywho, break something. Always right. I hope no one's saying you need to be encyclopedia excerpts. That's silly, but maybe don't dismiss or minimize. I just want a regular Nightcrawler. Just saying. Did I say that? Did I say? I may have said
you did, and I felt dismissed.
Look at that.
I was being dismissive.
Holding up a mirror. There we go.
Yeah, important.
They're cool. They're cool design characters. I'm not hating on any of them except for the.
I'm tired of talking about it.
Except for the owl.
Hey,
Owl's still fun.
Awesome. Happy for
Jay's over it.
I'm over it.
We just talk about Emma Frost some more.
Brick is using his classroom control techniques in the chat.
It is Sunday, Brick. Okay, it is Sunday. You don't have any power for at least another 2 or 3 hours. Okay, if we're going on by your timetable, we got at least another 6 hours till you're the boss. It's still the weekend. Teacher, teach. All right. Let's move on to something that I know a lot about, and that's K-pop Demon Hunters.
Hey.
Yes. There you go.
I have seen this.
It's a moment. You know, I know about K-pop Demon Hunters. I know about 6, 7. Like I got kids, man. They're gonna teach me all their stuff. We'll definitely talk about the Joy Toy Turtle Van for sure.
Ooh, quick, before we get too into this, chat, let us know which one, like, who's the, well, I think Jay, you would be the roomie, but would Gary be Zoe? I don't feel like I'm Amira, but maybe, I don't know.
Chat, let us know.
Chat, let us know. Who's the Zoe of the group?
So is this, which one's Zoe? Is this Zoe? Which one's Zoe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Zoe.
This is
Remy.
this is Quip for sure. You're Zoe.
Okay. I
And-
like Zoe. Zoe's my favorite.
And Gary's not really. What's this one's name?
Mira.
Mira. Thank you.
Yeah.
Gary's not as like I don't know. Angry.
Ornery. Yeah.
Ornery. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That works fine for Gary, I think.
Gary is the manager.
Gary is the manager.
You could be.
I think I'm Derpy Cat, guys.
You're not.
Derpy Cat is good.
Um,
Jay just climbs on your back and rides you across the sky.
We should have. It's 3 of us. We could have done K-pop Demon Hunters.
Next year, it'll still be popular then.
That Bush is the fair call. I know about this.
That's what I was like.
I don't remember names. Okay, come on.
I was like, come on, man. Now, in a crunch, haha. Hey, pun intended, because one of their names is Abs. I could probably name you 4 out of 5 of the Saja boys, like looking at the pictures, but I don't know all of them.
Yeah. I know Baby and is it Mystery?
Yeah, so Baby, Mystery, Abs.
Ooh, Dan Larson is Mira for sure.
I think that's a good one because he's also taller. I think
he is taller,
and he can
tall.
absolutely pull off a sleeping bag. Oh my goodness, how did I not think of that as a costume? I'm sure plenty of people are doing it, like sleeping bag, sunglasses.
Anyway, okay.
Romance. There you go. Engineer. Okay, all right.
One, it is a really great movie. If you haven't watched it, it's like, oh, it's for kids, or oh, it's girly, or what. It's not any of it. Like it's really good. If you like the any of the Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man movies, the same animation studios, very similar animation style, but a unique story. It's not like the craziest story in the world or like the most, but it's a really fun movie. And the songs are so free, like every single song is a banger. So, and then just the iconography of it, like the styles, like the characters in it, like that. Like the second I saw this for the first time, I did what I always do when something really reaches into my soul. It's like, oh, I want action figures of this. Oh, I want toys.
Absolutely.
Like give me toys. And it's like, wait, nobody has any toys for us? Nobody did anything?
Nobody. I saw some like AI generated videos that just made me angry that they weren't a real thing. Yeah.
So when it was announced that Mattel and Hasbro are sharing this license, which is kind of wild, it did make me excited. We'll have to kind of wait and see like what comes out of it. Like, is it Mattel doing dolls? Maybe Hasbro, do they get to do like some cool, highly detailed figures? I don't know. I just I really do. I would like some K-pop Demon Hunters and Soja Boys kind of on the shelf because I think they're really cool character designs. And and I think at YHS their whole title was like, is this going to save the toy industry? I feel like these characters are so hot and kids are so into them. They would go out and buy these toys.
Did you sign up on the Mattel Creations website for the notification for when they drop?
They'll probably sell out, and that's fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to get 2 sets.
Two sets? Okay.
Yeah, one to open and then one to keep sealed, one to rock, one to stock. Like, come on. Well, one for like to actually play with like K-pop Demon Hunters with my daughter. It's a cool property. I'm excited about these. Hoping that they either come up with their own form factor, or 2, follow more the Barbie form factor than the Monster High form factor, even though I could see them fitting in the Monster High universe, particularly as Demon Hunters.
I agree. I want their own thing. They have such a unique profile and style. Like I want them.
So I want to see it, and then also still kind of holding out hope. So the Barbie, or if they fit the Barbie form factor or kind of have their own form factor, definitely picking up 2 sets, one to open, one to keep, like minty. But then for my collection, I'm really hoping SH Figuarts does it. Because as far as doing animated styles and capturing the anime, whether it's One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, SH has some Naruto stuff too, right? Do they do Demon Slayer? I don't know. I know less about Demon Slayer. That's probably. But these would go great in SH Figuarts. I think SH Figuarts would.
Or like Hot Toys would be really cool. Because the Hot Toys Into the Spider-Verse figures look amazing, like they could do a really good job. People are saying Mondo could do a good job, and people are saying like they just completely underestimated what they say, it's like Baby Yoda or whatever. Um,
Yeah.
Sony didn't even think it was going to be anything. They sold it to Netflix, which Sony should be kicking themselves because they could have had a colossal hit on their hands, but they gave it to Netflix. So anyway, it's all relative. But anyways, yeah, excited for this. Also excited for Stingor.
Hey, yes,
dropping on Mattel Creations. Did everybody get their Stingor figure? Gary, did you get your Stingor figure?
No.
Wow.
Do you collect Origins, Gary?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right, just kidding.
I collect Stingor figures. That's why
just all Scorpion themed figures.
Oops, all Stingors. Yeah.
But still, looks cool. It's kind of a deeper cut Horde of figure or Horde character. Is this the first time we've got him in any action figure form? I don't think we had I don't know if it was like a late classics figure. I don't think we have. So anyway, people in the chat can say if I'm right or wrong. I don't remember him from classics. But still, neat looking figure, neat looking design. I will not be getting him though, because just like I have like the core Horde. I don't need deeper cut stuff. I don't have room for deeper cut kind of characters. Yeah, prototype figure. Yep, first time. Perfect.
Oh, cool. I mean, this guy just visually again, just really cool. And then Scorpia is coming cartoon collection. I think I've seen some imaging of her in the cartoon collection. But this guy, he just looks like a fun character.
He does.
Again, just giant claw, which reminiscent of Clawful, reusing some of that stuff. Yeah.
Give him a little stinger.
It's fun too. Like if you were just purely a Horde collector, like
if you hoarded the Horde.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I do buy this figure, then I actually have collected every single Stingor figure to date. So maybe I should be true to my word, guys.
You're a Stingor completionist.
I am a Stingor completionist. I don't want to get stung, so.
I love it. No, that's awesome.
What would be cool is if he was black light reactive. Like Scorpions are, like you can flash them and see like in the dark in the desert. Like that would be really cool.
Well, he is almost sort of that glow in the dark yellow, but I don't know how that would work.
Somebody who's got this, hit him with a black light and like share photos. It'd just be cool.
That's a missed opportunity for sure. For sure. All right, let's keep moving on. Mask Wave 2 finally got to see some of those images. And just a teaser. Actually, I think these are just pictures of the vintage figures. So
yeah,
these aren't the new ones. But anyway, that's I guess what we can look forward to coming out for the Mask Wave 2. But I still don't have in my hands the first wave of figures. Pre-ordered that. What was that? Comic Con or something?
San Diego Comic Con was where they had some of the exclusives, like the big Mack truck. I'm forgetting the name of it, but yeah.
Let's see, Matt. Memes of Maternimia. Got 2. So he asked if you got 2. Let me hold on. I got you.
He got 2. He got 2.
The mailman. Great film. Oh, we're almost into the Christmas season. Time to pop in that tape.
Almost time
of Jingle All the Way. All right, let's close things out talking about this bad boy from hold on, I gotta do my Alan Grant reaction shot to this. It's like I just saw Brachiosaurus.
It was great except for the one point where you looked at the camera.
Well, I was like, wait, I'm supposed to look at the camera. Is that where the van is? Or no, it's there. So I have not dabbled at all in the Joy toy of it all. Okay. I have appreciated it from afar. It all looks incredible. And I feel like I've already jumped all the way in. Like I've done Super 7. I've had the NECA van. I still have the Super 7 van. I still have the Underground Arsenal. Or did I sell the Underground Arsenal van? I may have sold that at a last show, or maybe in a box somewhere. I'm going to try and sell the next show I set it at. But I feel like I've played. I've already like committed. I've already done my battles for a turtle van. That being said,
Mhm.
this van looks incredible.
Absolutely.
It does.
Quip, I know you are a big
Mhm.
turtle fan, and you also have partooketh in the great collector vans
Mhm.
that have been released before. But what's your thoughts on this Joy Toy TMNT van?
My thoughts on this Joy Toy TMNT van. So one thing when it comes to modern turtle figures, Joy Toy in this 1/18th scale, the loadouts that they include with the figures, phenomenal. And that goes right along for this van as well. It's the perfect mesh of, so that front end reads VW bus, right? Like easily. They've got like the angles and everything, and even how it's rounded off.
Yeah.
So it's got clear inspiration from the cartoon, but it's also like real and grimy, and they dirtied it up, so it's not too pretty. As far as
Wait, did you say
paint,
Garied it up?
I said, wait, I thought I said they dirtied it up. Or-
Oh,
I did
dirty.
say dirty it up, but
Garied it up.
oh no, there's a new thing.
Sorry.
No, they didn't. Well, if they did Gary it up, yes, they Gary'd the heck out of this van as far as by making it awesome. If that's what Garying something is, then yes, they Gary'd this van. We're
You got
making it a
Gary.
positive thing. So I appreciate how much they've Gary'd this van. But with the cones and the different blast effects for the cannon, you have a little bit. I think they included somewhat of a launch pad, like if you can, the turtle launcher as well. If you can progress through like some of the photos, but it's great. It reads cartoon, it reads the old toy line, it's realistic enough to kind of go like if you're a live action fan, it's gritty to kind of go with your comics feel. It's a good mesh at this scale. Honestly, no notes on what well, actually, the only note I could say is if they really put it over the line was if the headlights, like if there were like LED headlights and taillights. But I mean, you honestly don't need those, right? It's awesome. It is awesome. And then even seeing how, yes, your Joy Toy Turtles fit in there. I'm not collecting at this scale. I would say, as far as the only thing that stops me from putting this at the top of the battle, the wagon battle, the turtle wagon battle is the scale. That's the only thing, is because it's smaller. But
Yeah.
it's still amazing that they can get this much detail in something that is that small. But as it stands, I'm gonna say I'm gonna put this easily above the NECA van, easily above the Super 7 van. I'm personally still gonna have the number one spot go to the Underground Arsenal. But this is way up there. This is just cool. It's rad.
Okay. Gary Field, what do you gotta say?
No cap. Everything he said is accurate, and 6'7". I know things too, guys. No, everything that he said is correct. Honestly, this was in the Discord. I've been trying to find ways to agree with you guys without saying that I echo something, because then my units start going off in the house.
Oh,
So no cap is the new way I'm saying that. This van is awesome. I love how dirty and grimy it is.
Yes.
It's so New York, and it just everything. I had to Google it to make sure I was using it correctly before I said it. This is the amount of effort that I put into this show.
You got to say FR. Like I've heard,
FR.
like they say it's like text speak. FR.
For real, yeah.
For real. Yep. But this is a great van. I won't be getting it
real quick. My youngest son, who's 7, got in. They'll jump into our bed in the morning to wake us up, and Alex was just like, "Mom, I think you're a mid mommy." I'm like, wait, what? That's messed up. You don't call your mommy a mid mommy? What the hell?
The disrespect starts that early in the morning.
Yeah, it's like, God dang, coming in hot.
What a way to start the day.
Anyway, sorry. Go back to your thoughts, Gen Z Gary.
Like to start my day with a nice piping hot cup of criticism.
The best part of waking up is insults in your cup. Yeah, everything that Quip said, though, is accurate, though. I love how it is sort of like a VW bus from the front, but then a total party beyond that. And it does kind of remind me of the live action movie, the Michael Bay one. It does remind me of the cartoons. It's got a little bit of everything in it. And I think that's nice.
Yep. Yeah, agreed. No, it looks great. And I agree to kind of all of your points, but especially Quip, just the scale thing is like what's probably like why I won't, dabble, because it's like I don't want to jump into another turtle line. But I absolutely appreciate what Joy Toy is doing. I just if my whole collection was turtles and I needed a new turtle thing to collect, then absolutely. But that's just not my collection. My collection is a bit of everything that I love growing up. Turtles is one of those things. And and so I could have jumped into this. So like, oh, this is going to be my de facto turtle can. And since it's not, I'm just got to appreciate it from far, but I do think it looks absolutely incredible. I love the modern and retro stylings. It's an absolute beautiful car. So for those that
I
are,
will say
I'm
this.
so happy for them.
As somebody who is like predominantly, I collect turtles. Like I'm in and out of the different turtle lines. Turtles. I'm turtling enough for the turtle club. The only thing preventing me from jumping into this line is the potential and what we've seen from the Mondo line. And somebody has even floated the idea, because I know I want the four brothers from Mondo, of mixing the scales of, okay, because the brothers are going to be 1/6 scale. And the vibes are kind of there for what if you just did like all the villains in the Joy Toy line, and maybe even this van as an accessory to accent like the four brothers from the Mondo line.
Sure.
Just kind of mixing scales. But yeah, the only thing stopping me from really jumping in here, because a lot of people were saying, oh, well, I'd buy this if I could get the brothers. Well, Joy Toy understands that, and they're actually putting out the brothers again. I think the brothers, the four brothers, you can get them on Nerdzoic if you haven't jumped in on this line. But it's cool. Also, you've got Ling Jahoon. They're about to come out with their turtles. They've revealed Ronin Mikey and a Samurai Raph, which I think were exclusives to a con that don't know exactly where it is, or where it was held. I forget if it was China or Japan, and I don't want to misspeak. But they had some con exclusives, Mikey and Raph, that look fantastic from Ling Jahoon. And so many people doing turtle stuff that I'm not going to complain. This is fantastic. Hold on. I just saw this.
But there's not even close to here. Just Harry Potter never wore suspenders.
I'm gonna just let it ride. I just caught it out the corner of my eye. Okay.
No, there's not even an inkling of Harry Potter.
Yeah, and then this is a great call out by our Arturo Castillo, is that they are cranking out figures. I mean, we've got Triceratons. They're Rocksteady and Bebop constantly like selling out. The Foot Soldier, Shredder. We've got Splinter, April. They've done Casey Jones. Metalhead and Leatherhead were the recent ones. Saw the Hatter video. And of course, his name being Mad Hatter, he was upset at the fact that they didn't come with hats for the figure. You got Ground Chuck and Dirtbag were two other great figures, especially their loadout. So many characters in such a short time. It's only been like what, maybe 2 years, if that, right? It hasn't been that long since these Joy Toy turtles really started to hit. So they're doing great things. I can't hate.
Yep. Agreed. All right. I think that is about all that we're gonna jump into tonight. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. It is true. You are a very muscular Urkel. Urkel's very like a
slender,
more. Yeah, very slender.
Yeah.
But no, it's very clearly actually if you know the full Quip lore, I feel like it even connects even more, you know.
See, you really got it because that's what I was like. Hey, this will be fun. Got to bring it back full circle, you know. Yeah. Gotta be
Anyway,
cool.
okay, we're doing an after dark tonight. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Mhm.
We'll be sharing some of our favorite Halloween memories or Halloween focused toys. We
Oh.
also got who's who, which one is which. You can guess. Which kid didn't partaketh in Halloween?
Didn't have
growing up?
Halloween at all as a kid.
We're gonna
Who
join
knows?
us in sharing the joys of Halloween memories. Got a lot of hauls I gotta share too.
Me
'Cause
too.
it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, I've got some pickups.
Sweet.
Kind of after dark. Yeah, more Stefan Quip tonight than
I appreciate that. I'm very humbled. But
Can I just say, because Family Matters was like I watched Family Matters. That was my show out of all the TGIF shows. That was my show. And I just would always like, God, if I could ever just be as cool as Stefan, like if I had a machine, because I just thought Stefan was the coolest a person has ever been ever. Like that was my kid logic watching that show. I was like, Stefan, he's so smooth. He's so smooth.
I
Because I was much
feel
more
like
Urkel than a Stefan.
Stefan may have been the genesis for the late 90s. She's a nerd, but she's really attractive if she takes off her glasses, right? He's the first where it's like, and I remember being a kid going, he took off his glasses. Like, what? I don't understand how
he
I
sold
get it.
me.
It was his vibe.
Exactly.
I understand
He's so
it.
smooth.
But like just as a whole, like if you're just talking about being handsome, I was like, he looks the same, just without glasses. I don't get it. But I do think it's cool that at least the creatives listening to Jaleel White, because even to this day, people call Jaleel White Steve Urkel, and like letting him kind of break out of that mold.
Absolutely.
With the character, it's kind of cool. I loved Family Matters. Once I realized Family Matters was supposed to be a spinoff for Harriet, I did feel like, or from Perfect Strangers for Harriet, and like about like her whole family and everything. I did feel kind of bad about how it just became the Urkel show. But all in all,
well, he did kind of take over.
Yeah.
The Key and Peele sketch is a legendary sketch. That kind of taps into
That first season before he was everything was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Really good sitcom. And people are asking us for one impression each of our characters before we sign off.
Okay.
So hold on, I'm gonna search up Dr. Grant's little speech with the claw. But who does anybody want to do their impression?
Gary, you go first.
Oh boy. I don't even I mean, Garfield's too hard. I don't think I can really do the voice. Well, it's
You kind of do.
yeah, it's just sort of having no sort of excitement in the things you say. Loving lasagna, hating Mondays.
Okay, so I could do the easy, did I do that? Right. And I'm trying to think of what other. Oh, another one that I like. I do this to my daughter all the time. Like even if I mess something up, I'll say, "Look what you did." But yeah, and then I have some Baby Bell cheese right here. Got any cheese? Just to snag on, as a side in character.
Bill
So.
cheese sounds real good right about now.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm not gonna do this. This is too much. All right.
If you're not feeling confident as Alan Grant, you could take the hat off and just be John Nada from They Live.
I don't
kind of got that vibe going too.
To kick butt and chew bubblegum, and you're all on bubblegum.
So the kid goes, "Doesn't look very scary. More like a 6-foot turkey." A turkey, huh? Okay. Try to imagine yourself in the Cretaceous period. You get your first look at this 6-foot turkey. As you enter a clearing, he moves like a bird, lightly, bobbing his head. And you keep still because you think that maybe his visual acuity is based on movement like a T-Rex. He'll lose you if you don't move. But no, not the Velociraptor. You stare at him, and he just stares right back. And when the attack comes, not from the front, but from the side. And from the other two raptors you didn't even know were there. Because Velociraptor is a pack hunter. You see, he uses coordinated attack patterns, and he is out in force today. And he slashes at you with this. a 6-inch retractable claw like a razor on the middle toe. And he doesn't bother to bite your jugular like a lion. Say, no, he slashes at you here or here. Or maybe just across the belly, spilling out your intestines. The point is, you're alive when they start to eat you. So, try to show a little respect.
I could go for a 6-foot turkey.
that is the. I was wondering if you had a raptor claw too as part of your.
I did.
Yeah.
I need to get one actually.
Yeah.
That is a great selection. That is the Grant quote from the first movie.
That's it. That's great.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Hold on, get the music. Patrons, come hang out with us in After Dark. We're gonna have a good time. Share our hauls, share some Halloween stories. And everybody, take care. Have a great start to your week. And until next time, hasta luego and goodbye.